About to take a shower. Don't forget to take the phone with you in the shower, you know?
Yeah, to set it up.
Yeah, taking a shower. You know, I have a little ledge in my shower, Kane. Like, I just put it up there. That's where I put my videos of stuff that I want to watch. And then, that's good. Welcome, Shaz. Welcome to our weird, twisted little show thing that we do on Sundays. Oh, it's Baby Metal Sun. Oh, we always do Baby Metal on Sundays. Sue Sunday. Yeah, everybody, hopefully you all got to catch his reaction to Baby Metal's Karate. And you were once a personal trainer, and it would be cool to get some insights from you today about what you think of the whole, how they do the dances and stuff live. We're going to watch a couple live shows today, or like little pieces of videos of live shows, and see what the fans here of Baby Metal want you to check out, or maybe you talk about, and go from there. But that being said, how are you doing, Shaz? Good morning.
Well, yeah, I'm doing great.
Or good afternoon for you, I mean.
Yeah, mid-afternoon.
6 in the morning for us.
Yeah, it's 6 in the morning, really.
Well, for Joey it isn't. Joey's 8 o'clock. For me, it's... Oh, no, it's 8 o'clock. Never mind. I started at 6 in the morning. Sorry, I started at 6 in the morning.
It's 10 o'clock for me.
It's 8 o'clock for me now, so yeah. I forgot we go later. We used to start at 7 in the morning. So...
I mean, you know what, Alan? I was excited about coming on today because, you know, thanks for having me on, because you got that positive energy going on. It's like, you know, I want a piece of this.
Thank you. I appreciate the compliment. I hope I have positive energy. Positive? He said I have positive energy. I'm shocked.
What?
I'm shocked.
Yeah.
So much.
Oh man, so we got Teresa in the chat. Hi Teresa, good afternoon, good evening. Of course, she's hitting on Joey as usual. Welcome, Kane. Welcome everybody in that came in. If you guys didn't check out his karate reaction, please go follow this man over on YouTube. You see the name on the screen, that is his name. You've only done one Baby Metal reaction, right?
Yes, just the one.
Just the one.
Just one?
More in the future. Yeah.
Have you listened to more?
No, I'd like to react to it maybe, but it's something I dipped my toe in the water really.
How about this? How many likes does your Baby Metal Karate reaction have right now?
Off the top of my head, I don't know.
Let's just check it out.
It kind of underperformed compared to some of my.
Today we're breaking down what makes Baby Metal.
Let's get if we get you to 100 right now, will you do another one?
Yes, sir.
All right. You heard it, guys. Get his Baby Metal Karate to 100, and we'll do it right now. It's actually very interesting reactions. This is what an animated figure. I don't know who that is. You guys probably. It's from Street Fighter, right? I'm assuming.
For Baby Metal, it was Tomb Raider. We did
Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
No, I don't. Is that Tomb Raider? Here, let's show it.
Which video we done?
Your baby. How many Baby Metal ones have you done?
Oh no, I got Sakura for that one. I got Tomb Raider for Damash. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, I'm pretty sure it's not Tomb Raider.
Yeah. That's mine. Yes, I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, Sakura. I did a Street Fighter.
Yeah, check this video out, guys. It's good. It's awesome. It's different. It's unique. He has an animated figure reacting to Baby Metal on there. So get his video to 100 likes, and you heard it here. He said he'll do another one. So something funny has happened to me over the past week. I don't know if you guys were there for the last live stream. We were talking about Baby Metal, and it was hilarious because I was talking about how Papa Yao is not my favorite of songs. It's been stuck in my head all week. And I was laughing my ass off because it was the same thing with Gimme Chocolate. I was like, I liked it. Actually, I like Gimme Chocolate better, but it was the same fucking thing. I was like, God damn it. This is exactly what happened with Gimme Chocolate. Except Gimme Chocolate was stuck in my head for like a whole month. It's like every single 5 seconds in my head. But now all I can hear is pa, 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 or whatever. And over and over and over again. This whole entire fucking morning while I was working and setting up constantly. So it's still not one of my favorites, but it's fucking stuck in my head. I will give it this. It is extremely fucking catchy. So I'm going to recommend that you do that one next.
Okay.
Do.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know much about this genre and stuff. I was thinking, Have you done those guys, the Korean band, BTS? Because surely
we have done BTS.
Yes.
People did not like that. People
Really?
did not like that on our channel.
Really?
Yeah, no, I don't remember what we said about them. We didn't say anything bad, but you know, if you don't put out a reaction video that is in complete awe and you love them, like people will just shit on it. So you have to be completely obsessed and love them for a good positive feedback on that band.
Because it prevents people from being honest.
Yeah, exactly.
Or showing the true reaction, because they have to hide it a little bit because they don't want people to come at them about it, you know? So
exactly. And that's why I'm surprised.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That's why I'm surprised with Baby Metal fans and Bandmate fans, because I heard a lot of scary things about the fan bases of both of them. But both fan bases were very patient with me and let me listen to more. Like, nobody gave me shit from the first 2 Baby Metal reactions, and I know they weren't the best ones. I wasn't totally into it at first, but everyone gave me a chance. I didn't get like torn to pieces. But BTS, woo, got torn to pieces. I'm like, well, fuck that. I'm not doing that anymore.
I mean, Alan, you introduced me to Baby Metal. I never heard of them before. I mean, there's Damascus.
Yes, I introduced somebody into Baby Metal.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's not my cup of tea normally, but yeah, Baby Metal, Elite Bartar as well. You know, all these guys, and I did a couple of reactions on them too. So, you know, that's appreciate it. It's opened my eyes. There's a whole world of other things out there, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's good stuff.
Hey to see it says Baby Metal community is very chill. Bandmate, I don't know. And that sucks, man, because unfortunately there is like a bad rap about Baby Metal. There's some videos I've seen, and I feel bad for them because I'm like, wow, I haven't seen that side of Baby Metal fans yet. I haven't gotten it too bad. I mean, there's been 1 or 2, but nothing crazy. They normally stop after you say something, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's something about is it a copyright problem as well? You know, it's quite a tough thing.
Yeah. The Fox guy will bless you, Alan, for your work as a prophet. Thank you, Funny Toss. Appreciate that. Yeah, I just love music. Like in general, I always love giving things a chance. So you can't judge a band by one song, which I've done in the past, and it's happened to me multiple times. Technically, I can say I've done that with BTS. You know, I have only listened to 2 songs. So is that a fair assumption to make that they're just all right? I don't know. Probably not. I probably should listen to more and give them more of a chance. But when the fan base is just going and attacking you, and it's just like, well, why? I don't fucking want to now. Like, you know, like it's just like, all right, well, I want to, because I want to feel enjoyment when I listen to music. So, like for me, unfortunately, I wish I wasn't like this, but this is just how the fuck I am, and I can't control it. So, if somebody attacks me about a band, I just don't want to listen to them, because now when I go fucking listen to them, that's all I can think about is them. Their stupid face shitting on me for it. And like, I don't want something to remind me of bad times. You know what I mean? So like, yeah. I want to listen to music and remember good things. I don't want to remember some toxic dickhead in the chat. Like, it's because my memory just does that to me. It fucking tortures me. Like, it'll just hold on to things. Like, it's so stupid. Like, this is why I can't read comments. This is why I only chat in live chats. Like, Eric handles the comments. I go do the live stuff. I'll comment on live videos, and Eric will handle the chat. I do answer some comments, but he handles most of the comments. He can handle it better than I can. Because if I go in the comments and I see too much negative shit, it's burned. It's like I guess I have photographic memory or something, because like it's there every single time. Like it like everything triggers all these fucking pictures and images. It's horrible. But anyways, I'm gonna shut up. But anyways,
I feel it too, Alan. You know, I'm kind of pleasantly surprised in a way that you take it, you know, a little bit seriously. You know, you're emotionally connected to what people got to say in terms of feedback. You know, and I'm the same.
A little too much sometimes. Say it again. Yeah.
The negative stuff sticks.
Yeah, it does. It does. Some people can just let it just go away. They really can. But I'm not gonna sit here and bullshit people and be like, it doesn't bother me, because it does. And of course, this probably opens me up to people trying to bother me now. But it's what it is.
Do it, people.
Yeah,
Do it.
I work on it. I work on it every day. Try to. But tell us your journey through being a personal trainer. I know you're not one now, right? But you used to be a personal trainer.
Yeah, I mean, I used to. I was personal trainer since 2015, and I've done various other things like coaching kids gymnastics. And I assistant coached for like Brazilian jiu-jitsu class. So like after that, I kind of transitioned into like being a tutor and an assessor to personal trainers who wanted to be personal trainers. And after that, I kind of wanted to translate those skills into like motivation and self-help. Like through my YouTube, so, those kind of attributes,
Yeah.
So I kind of like I'm not actively training right now. Well, I exercise, but I'm not actively training anybody. I'm focusing on my YouTube. I've got a family business, Prince business, so we're kind of doing that. So kind of multi-streaming, like most people do these days.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's perfect. Yeah, getting those multiple streams of revenue going and stuff. I know you've been working on YouTube for a while, so I know Shaz from a community that we have where we focus on YouTube growth and building our channels and stuff like that. So we were both part of a class that we did this with. So I introduced him to Baby Metal, and actually probably a lot of people in our class to Baby Metal. That's how he ended up doing reactions. Yeah, right. So
that's right. That's right.
Yeah, so like my whole class knows about Baby Metal now. The whole
nice.
Class knows, yeah. So I mean, yeah. Oh, I forgot what I was gonna say, but yeah, we're gonna check out some live concert footage and kind of just maybe give us a rundown real quick what is normally done to keep up such an active pace on stage while singing. From your perspective as a personal trainer, what goes into that you think for the most part, like to keep your body to that part and not run out of breath either while singing?
All right. Okay. Yeah. Let's get into it. All right. So we're gonna watch something.
No. First, explain to me, and then we'll play something. Like, what do you think?
Okay.
Yeah. What do you think goes into that?
Sense.
Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna watch something. I'm just gonna say, what do you have you seen? Have you had anybody that you've had to train that had to do something that's high endurance like that, or what do you know just from the knowledge you have?
Not specifically. No client said to me, "Oh, get me in shape for training to singing," but one thing does come to my mind. Beyonce, you might have heard of her. So she used to, Beyonce. She used to run like 3 miles, like while singing. I don't know if it's an urban legend or not. They said that she used to run 3 miles, and she used to sing while she ran that whole 3 miles as part of her training.
Well, my vocal coach Sam Johnson tells me to do that. He says while I'm running to do vocal exercises. Yep. Oh, so that's a legit thing.
How's that working out for you, Alan?
It works well, actually. What it does, it opens the hole better.
Right. Which one?
Which hole?
The esophagus hole. Okay. That hole gets quite wider.
Good.
Easier to let air pass through.
It's gonna need it.
I mean, in personal training, actually, there's something called the talk test, where like if I've got someone on a treadmill doing cardio, and as a personal trainer, you should check their exertion, how much they're pushing themselves.
Yeah.
And you do the talk test, and you say, if that like small talk, I'll say, so how was your morning? Did you eat a healthy breakfast or something?
While they're exercising.
Yeah, while they're like doing something specifically cardio, like elliptical train or whatever. And if they're able to like talk, that's okay. But they're not supposed to be able to say like you're not be able to sing while you're doing your cardio workout. So if you can't even talk, like you're working just way too hard because you're trying to catch your breath. But you should be like kind of a little bit taxed. But I wouldn't say you'd be able to sing because then it's too easy for you. You'd be like, whatever.
Yeah. So,
it should be too hard to sing.
It should be too hard to sing. Yeah, because the most that I've done is just like just that.
I gotta see this, Alan.
I'm not
gotta
singing
see it.
words.
You
Oh
want
no,
a video of
it
this.
sounds horrible.
Yeah,
It sounds horrible. I'll be like running like, it's just like that. It's like really bad. But
We
man,
wanna see it,
when
though.
I do vocals afterwards, it's like woo. I always do that before recording them too. Like it's
Wow.
the best.
No, screw that. I want Eric to follow you while you run and try to
Eric
sing.
can't keep up. You kidding me? Just kidding.
Eric.
Where is Eric?
Why did you say sprint? Just do a light jog.
I'm not sprinting.
Well,
I'm kidding.
maybe I'm giving him too much credit, but just
No.
we want to see it. We want to see you try
I
to
want
do
to
this.
see it.
Yep.
I just got back into exercising, Shaz. Like I just got back into it. I've been 2 weeks consistent, so I just started. But yeah, the first week was hell. So yeah, I don't know. So do you don't think it's entirely? So if there's over there like singing, like majestically, it's probably a little too easy for them to exercise. Yeah.
Because I'm going from a frame where it's supposed to be you're training to get fit, and as a measure of it, if you're talking too competently or singing, then you're not training hard enough to get fit to your current level. You're like, oh, it's too easy. Yeah,
That's good.
It's interesting to me that you are learning to work your singing endurance by working out. So it kind of reverses that whole talk test. So that was really interesting to me to learn about it.
Oh, it doesn't sound good though. Like it sounds horrible. It sounds like an overly oversized dude dying. Like it's not enjoyable by any sense of imagination. I get looks, you know, like what the fuck is this guy doing? Like Sam was like, if you feel comfortable doing it, I was like, I don't care. I'm just gonna fucking do it because I want to be awesome at it. Like I want to be good at singing. I've always wanted to sing, and I was too scared to do it because I was told you can never learn how to sing. And then after learning a few instruments, I'm like, fuck that. I'm going to learn how to sing. So I literally started 2 years ago. So I'm playing the catch-up game. So
I think we have videos of that.
yeah, we have horrible videos of me in the beginning.
They're not horrible. They're great. Those things are gold. Watching you struggle.
Gold. I know. I took all those videos down from the channel. Like they were all up on the channel for a while, but I did take them all down.
Why did you take them down?
Because I'll put a collage together or whatever. Because they were horrible.
Yeah.
But
And
my
then
point is, I
I
wanted to prove to people that you can learn how to sing no matter how bad you are. It's just you have two things you have to have. Self-awareness though. You have to have self-awareness. If you don't have self-awareness, I think for anything, personal training, doing exercises, doing anything in life, trying to pick up a girl, trying to like go anywhere, like if you don't have self-awareness, you're fucked. Like that's the first thing to work on. That's what I always say to everyone, because you have to be able to pick up on social cues and pick up on what your body's doing. You got to understand what your body's doing. This is why meditation's so important. So I always say self-awareness, meditation, those two things. Practice those first before learning skills, because that will help you. Because if you keep practicing the bad habit over and over again and you're not aware that bad habit's happening, you're not aware of like if you're fucking up your wrist and then all of a sudden you have carpal tunnel like 5 years down the line, you're fucked. You know what I mean? Like, so that's why as Joey slowly walks away. But like Joey's a great example of somebody that got carpal tunnel and has kind of reversed it a little bit. He's able to play again. I don't know what he did in particular to do that. There's a guy named Josh Viles that a guitar mentor of mine. He did a lot of training on his wrist to kind of reverse his condition. And he's an amazing shredder. He's super fast. Hopefully get him on here one time. So
read Salim's comment.
So Alan, why did you start training? Is it to sing, or are you just trying to do general fitness? And like, do you have a trainer?
I don't have a trainer, but I would love to have one because I like, as we just were talking about, like I feed off of other people pretty well. So if I have somebody positive there to do it, it goes pretty well. So Sal said Alan has no self-awareness because he thinks he's not a positive influence.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'll give you free training lessons, online consults.
There you go.
We'll do some shout
Call
out.
Shaz. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah, there you go. Gosh, Shaz.
There you go.
My biggest issue, actually, Sam has a point to this. You know, hey, you can be self-aware about a lot of things, but not some things. My biggest issue was self-destruction,
Yes.
what do you say? Like putting yourself down so much to where it's unhealthy. That was
Well, it's just
that's the issue I
self-defeat.
used to have.
You're
So,
defeating yourself over and
Yeah.
over again. You shouldn't do
yeah.
it.
So Shaz, as you were becoming a personal trainer, like what were some of the struggles that you faced? Like what was that moment for you to get into this?
Well, the actual training itself. I mean, I've always like even pre-personal training, like qualification, I was into fitness and stuff. You know, I just liked it. You know, I was like into running in school and stuff. In terms of mentally, I'd say there's a few blocks there. I used to train to get aesthetic, or I used to be obsessed with trying to win all the time. Whenever there was some kind of like school sporting events, I'd always have to be winning. And then eventually, I've got some kind of there's kind of an association with fitness with me. So if I tell someone, "Oh, I didn't train for a week," or "I'm off training for a while," people will be, "Oh," you know, does it? I'll be like, "Wow, you've got an expectation of me." It's become my identity to be a fit guy, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm to address that. I'm trying to broaden my horizons a little bit, and through YouTube, I'm kind of doing that because I'm not focusing too much on the fitness side of things. It's just a physicality, really.
Yeah.
I mean, I've done a bunch of various things. You know, I used to be involved in Taekwondo years back.
Your audio's cutting out just a little bit. If you could turn up an input
okay.
or something.
Yeah,
I kind of heard what you were saying, though. I think everyone heard what you're saying, but yeah, if you could get louder, that'd be awesome.
Okay, man. I'll clip. But yeah, I mean, I was down with Taekwondo and stuff. I used to be into Bruce Lee a lot. I used to say, oh, in order to express yourself, you Jeet Kunto and all that thing. You'd need to reach a certain level of fitness. Or before people will listen to you. And I think I was kind of wrong with that. You know, you don't have to, you know, have an 8-pack to have people listen to you talk about motivation. You know, so
what? Sometimes you do, because then they don't believe you.
Right, and then you rip it up like, motivated.
It's your resume. Your body is your resume at that point.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I was part of a stunt team for a short period through these guys.
Shit!
Yeah. I got this qualification. I think it was World Stunt.
So was that you that did the stunt in that video of getting hit by a car? Did you get hit by the car and flew above it? Was that your stunt?
That was all After Effects. You know?
Don't tell him your secret, man. Don't tell him your secret.
This is an exclusive. You know,
don't tell anyone. That's real. He did it. He did a jump. Did anyone miss that? I'll show that clip again. That was hilarious.
People, they're so aware nowadays. They'll know how I did it. Half the people. But
I have no clue how you did that in After Effects. Here, for anyone that missed this. Anyone that missed this, here's the opening to his new video.
I'm Shaz Karaz, and this is my reaction to the Jackass Forever trailer.
Wow.
It's good shit. It looked real to me.
Yes.
Thank you, my friend.
Anyways, continue. I had to show that real quick.
No, this is so good. I mean, I had a show reel. I had a stunt reel. I don't think I can dig it up right now. I had an old YouTube channel before. And I did all these things. I used to jump through windows. And,
jump through windows? You don't have any of this? You don't have any of this to see?
No, it's nothing.
I want to see you jump through a window.
Oh, man. You must have
do
seen
it right now. Can you do it right now?
What? Let me see.
Yeah, is there a window right there? Yeah. Jump out the window.
Yeah, jump through that.
It's a bit high. It's the second floor.
we want to see how you break your fall.
I'm more worried about breaking my car that's at the bottom.
All right, I'm sorry. I don't mean to keep you interrupting. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
That's great.
But yeah, man. So I mean, I could dig up my old show reel. It was an old channel. But if you guys want to just give me a minute, I can find it. But no, that's all right. Actually, don't worry about it.
We'll find it later when we watch a BABYMETAL video. We'll find it later.
Yeah.
Chris is right. You're a good influencer. Good job. That's the way to influence somebody. Jump out a window.
Yeah, Teresa says so much for being a good influence. We're over here telling you to jump out a fucking window.
Yeah, man. It's a new experience. Might be my last, but still.
Man, then everyone would talk about like on that Dicodec Twitch channel, you can watch people jump out windows. They get personal trainers to jump out windows.
That'll get some views.
There's an audience for it, I reckon. Yeah.
Oh man. So, anyways, so what you were saying, So how long were you a personal trainer for?
Well, it was about since 2015, and like I say,
Okay.
I went to a couple of gyms. Work is kind of hard to come by, to be honest. So I stopped. I kind of moved into the gymnastics and the jiu-jitsu stuff because I was doing a bit of Brazilian jiu-jitsu. So they kind of like it went from personal training to branched off a little bit. So
for everyone here, what's the difference between jiu-jitsu and Brazilian jiu-jitsu? Like, what's the difference between those? Do you know?
Well, yeah, there's a traditional Japanese jiu-jitsu that people are aware of, but Brazilian jiu-jitsu is more focused and geared on just ground fighting, really.
Okay.
Most fights go to ground. It's a lot of live training. You got to like roll with each other. So I did that about 3 years. I was doing that. And honestly, that kind of like it can become kind of obsessive. I see a lot of people getting into Brazilian jiu-jitsu, and it's really it's kind of addictive, actually, to be honest.
It is.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of like a brotherly thing going on. Like a lot of physical contact, and everyone's like, "Hey, man," pound each other on the back and stuff. So it's definitely something you might want to try sometime.
I've considered doing it, actually. I've considered doing it because, like, I was too young and too stupid to realize how good of an impact the military had on me when I was there. I mean, there was a lot of bad things. There's a lot of bad things I didn't like, but the thing about it was just I was stuck in that stupid high school stage of being secluded from everybody. So, like, when I was there, it's like, you know what I mean? It was definitely... people would still go out of their way to help you. Like, everybody was there for each other kind of thing. So, like, I think doing martial arts and stuff like that is the closest to that kind of feeling when you're in the Army or, like, any military service, is kind of thing. Well, like I said, when I was in the military, I was young and stupid. I was all about myself. You know what I mean? So, you kind of lose sight of that.
Very different.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's a maturity thing, you're right. But in terms of just the pure fitness of it, if you want to get fit, I've done the traditional martial art things when I was younger, like taekwondo and stuff. But the jiu-jitsu, it is definitely much more exhausting. Like, rolling around with someone, like, especially when someone's bigger or slightly heavier than you, it's like so much work to get out from underneath. And you kind of learn a few lessons about humility and like defeat. You find yourself getting beat up a lot. That's
yeah, I remember those days. That happened a lot. And this big dude just picked me up and tossed me. Yeah, I know I feel to get defeated.
Oh man,
yeah, it's just cool. It's definitely a good way to stay fit. Anyway. At the very least, it's a good way to stay fit.
Entertaining too. So you be able to get a good workout, good mental stimulation, and be able to enjoy it and have fun.
Well, it's like going on stage. That's like you were asking me earlier, like, why am I doing it? It's because I do plan on going on stage again, and I run around like crazy. And I noticed, like, I think when I was like turned 28, I was running on stage because I love running around. Like, I was like all over the place, and I was like, I was like, oh my god, I'm running out of breath. And like now I have to warm up my hands before I play. I have to warm up my wrist. I had to start doing push-ups before I started playing. I'm like, oh my god, everything is breaking. Dude, that's been the most frustrating thing for me is like realizing that you're breaking, and you're just like, fuck, I guess all those years of eating pizza are finally catching up to me. I need to stop. Fuck. We come from an Italian family, so it's like, man, we eat like shit.
Yeah, we do.
We eat like shit, dude. There's nothing but pasta, sauce, fucking cheese all the time. And I'm like drooling thinking about this, but like I have to cut out my entire diet just to like restart over again. Like it was horrible. So I had to give up everything I love except for salad. At least I can enjoy salad. I was like, that's the only thing from our food source that I can still eat. And unfortunately, I'm a picky eater on top of that. So like I just don't enjoy it. So like now food has turned into not enjoying food, which I enjoy food. So you're not supposed to enjoy food technically. If you really think about it, you're not supposed to be sitting there enjoying it. But
live to eat to live. Yeah.
Exactly.
F that. I enjoy my food. God damn it.
I do too.
Yeah.
I do too. Man,
I'm a sucker for cake, man. cake.
Yeah.
It just destroys me.
Like
I can't
Salam
keep
said,
up.
imagine having a Mexican diet. Oh, I know. My wife is from Juarez, and she like has the same struggles, or like, but she was smart and wouldn't eat it all. But her mom, my mother-in-law, like they would like cook stuff and just like straight up. What's that fat called? Lard. Lard. Straight up everything in pure lard. Like it is insane. Pickle skin. K annoyed now. Later. Why are they annoyed? I don't know why they're annoyed. But yeah. So, anyways, let's jump into a video. What are we gonna do? What concert should we check out, guys? That's you guys think that Sue does the most running around. So what do you think? So you're thinking maybe they do a lot of cardio, right? Is what you're thinking? To like get up that endurance and sing like that?
Well, it's definitely an important thing.
Yeah.
If you come up with something where they're really getting into it, I'll tell you how fit I think they are. I mean, these girls are quite light, aren't they? So they're not carrying a lot of muscle or weight.
Do you think muscle really slows down your cardio? Like a lot? Like how significant do you think that has on your whole cardio if you're building a tremendous amount of muscle? I guess there's like the lean muscle and then not so.
Yeah, fast twitch muscle, slow twitch muscle, red muscle, white muscle. Yeah, you can go on about it all day. Yeah. At the end of
I
the
didn't
day,
know there was different colors until right now.
There's different colors.
There's red and white. Is there a blue muscle?
yeah, I mean, it's
Fascinated, sure.
the two main things that they're saying. There's fast twitch muscle fibers, which is good for like explosive movement. So but they'll wear out quicker than like your slow lifting white muscle. So like sprinters, you can't say they don't have muscle. Like you've got your short distance sprinters, they're muscular, but your long distance runners, like Mo Farah, he's going to be really skinny because he's not carrying a lot, and he's just trained his cardiovascular system, his heart, his lungs, to carry him for long distances. Obviously, there's some muscle tendon resilience involved in running long distance, but if people like want to boo-hoo on muscle, say, hey, muscle's not going to help you run. And look at Usain Bolt. He's muscular.
Awesome.
It's just long distance or short distance.
Yeah. Joey, can you send me the link from Discord? Funny Toss just posted us a link for Metrock 2015 in the Discord channel, if you don't mind. And I'll pull that up right now. And we'll watch that. So, I wonder if I wonder what they do for that. Like, I'm sure they have some workout regimen or something that they do, or they have to, right? Like, well, especially as they get older, they're gonna have to. I would think. When you're younger, you can kind of get away with a lot of stuff. Like you really can, for sure. Oh, here I got. Teresa just gave me the link. Let me see if it'll copy over. As Joey. Hey, if it doesn't work, Joey, I'll use yours. Thank you for the follow, Vinny Fort. Oh shit, wrong keyboard. Wrong keyboard. Oh shit, it worked. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you, Joey. I saw what the. Yep, yeah, I figured out the problem. It's on Zoom. version of this song because of that harmony thing is so present on this version. It is so fucking good. And this is still my favorite part of a Baby Metal song out of all Baby Metal songs. I don't know why. The pig squeal part on this is so fucking phenomenal sounding. And I don't even like it. I've been saying this for a while. Like, that pig squeal is the best recorded pig squeal I've ever heard in my entire life. See? You gotta be moist, damn it! The girls have to be moist to get this done. Go ahead.
I mean,
Shaz.
us guys, we raised the moisture levels. You could call us moisturizers.
That's
right?
the goal.
With the moisturizers. No, but yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's quite something to admire, really, when somebody can go onto stage, feel nervous, then sing as well without getting dried out. You can drink all you like, stay flexible, but to actually, fight on the night, so to speak, it's just definitely something I'd applaud. That's why I gave it my clap there at the end. They did a good job. Yeah, these guys know what they're doing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's a really good point. I forget about the hydration things. I mean, that's you need that hydration because you could have leg cramps happen if you're not hydrated enough. You could have a lot of things happen. So it's very smart because if you notice, you get leg cramps more than anything, right? It could happen in the arch of your foot. So these girls, we don't even know. I can't imagine if they had a bad day where they weren't hydrated and their arch of foot just got cramped. Or their calves, or their thighs, those three areas are very susceptible to that happening, right?
Especially when they first started.
Water. Yeah.
Because when we saw that video when they were doing the first big show and they thought 3,000 people was a lot, and how nervous they looked. Imagine maybe they didn't stay hydrated, maybe they weren't prepared for that. And who knows?
Oh, I mean, it happens. But when Shaz said earlier, when you're young, you don't think about it, because I've done it. I've ran across stage and been fine. But when I hit 26, 27, started getting close to 30, all of a sudden my arm would lock up. And you're like, whoa, why can't I play as fast all of a sudden? And then bam, oh man, now I'm stuck in position because my calf cramped up. And I was like, that was a rude awakening. I was like, fuck. Because before it was... fucking run around on stage, do whatever, jump off of amps, do whatever.
We're getting old.
Hit my singer in the head with my guitar headstock, by accident, purpose, either or. No,
Hope that wasn't on purpose.
No, it wasn't. Just a hit in the nuts was.
I used to eat bananas for the potassium. I don't know if it's a psychosomatic mental thing that it worked for me. But the potassium would stop me getting a lot of. I used to get a lot of calf cramps. I used to have quite developed calves. I used to work on my calves a lot. Then when I used to do the dynamic kicking and stuff, I used to get a lot of cramps. Then when I'd have bananas,
oh shit! You know what? That I think there's truth to that because I ate a lot of fucking bananas in the past. Later on, I would crave, but I haven't been because I haven't been doing my workouts like I used to. Whenever I start exercising, I start craving broccoli and bananas. Those are the two vegetables and fruits I crave insane amounts, and I'll eat 8 of them. It's insane. When I get into my heavy workouts, going crazy, I'll eat 8 of them, straight up. Because what? Go ahead, Shaz.
No, I'm just saying, wow, man, that's interesting. You're listening to what you're craving to.
Oh, yeah, I always do, because it always helps, man. If I'm thirsty, I drink immediately. Drink water. Drink water. Drink water.
Stay moist.
And then when I ate like shit, I would crave alcohol to have energy. Oh, go figure. Just kidding.
Things are starting to add up just a little.
Just a little. Just a little. It's funny, though, when you're being on the healthy track, you kind of stop craving soda. That happens to me. When I start exercising, I just don't want to have soda. And when I'm not exercising, I want soda. So I always thought that was interesting. Is there anything to that?
I'd say you probably have you've put the work in and you don't want to put it to waste. So mentally, you've got it in your mind. I've done so much. There's 6 spoons of sugar or whatever there is in these drinks.
Yeah,
and I don't want to throw it away. Yeah, I've been there. I kind of crave sugar too much. Like I was saying earlier, cake is my weakness. I'm like, oh, cake. Oh, I can't say no to it. But when you put the work in, then in the back of your mind you think, oh no. I didn't want to do all that for nothing.
Right. Well, here in America, our bread is cake. No, just kidding. Is what I hear from like over in the UK. Like they say like the bread. I've heard this. Joey's told me this actually. Where somebody told you, Joey, like they had bread here and they said it tastes like cake in the UK.
Yeah, because the cake over there does not have a lot of sugar in it, and it's actually very delicious. Still, it's not made with buttercream. It doesn't have a crap ton of sugar in it. And it tastes amazing. And they come over here and they're like, "What the hell is this? Might as well just take the bag of sugar and dump it into my mouth."
Wow,
America.
You know what, man, I have this nice seeded bread. Like not too processed. And I didn't know about American bread. I assume it's something to do with they put a lot of sugar into everything as a bulking agent because it's cheap and it can make things bigger.
Exactly.
And people get addicted to it. Yeah, so there's a cycle.
And the worst part about here is that, like, we have mastered the art of synthesizing sugar also through corn syrup, high fructose corn syrup. They have all these interesting names for it. Like, it's so crazy, like, how many versions of fucking sugar there is. It's insane. All right, let's check out another song by Baby Metal. Let's check it out. Let's see, like... And this concert in particular, man, they go fucking nuts. They're nuts, like, on stage. And I think it intensifies with their dances as we go. I saw this a while back, so I don't remember exactly. I've seen this one time before, but let's get back into this. If you can give me the bobbing fox, I will gladly put it up on here, okay? Just send me the file, I'll put a bobbing fox on here. Wait, what's going on in the chat right now about this Ine and Line thing?
Is the song Line or Ine?
I thought it was Ine. Is it? Have I been saying it wrong? Chat, I'm trolling. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. People are trolling. Okay. You guys enjoy your trolling. We're getting back into this. We're getting back into All right, I think Shaz is back. Go ahead, Shaz. What were you saying? What's your thoughts on that? So we were talking about the muscle groups. Like in that one, they were definitely using all of them.
Loud and clear, man. The choreography is obscure, because you got to bend over, stand up. So it's a lot of compound movements. I'm thinking, using multiple muscle groups, and to remember the choreography. When you do a new combo on a bag, or you're training, punches or something. You have a resistance, in your central nervous system, and you got to keep training it until it becomes smooth. And your braking muscles, that's like keep you stiff and stop you wasting energy, kind of come out of it. So what I'm seeing these guys doing kind of speaks for itself, that the results are they've rehearsed it like a million times, because they're doing such fast, fluid movements that it's kind of like looks effortless to them, So that's my take on it.
It definitely looks effortless for sure. Like they do it so smoothly. And I'm sorry, I'm gonna mispronounce her name. The choreographer. I can never say that word. How do you say it?
Choreography.
Yeah. It's Mikiko is her name. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. But yeah, we try to mention her as much over here because she needs more love. Like she does a really excellent job. With the choreography of their dances, and it blows my mind. And it shouldn't blow my mind, but it does blow my mind because there's a lot of movements, a lot of acting. But it's like because there's no real thing as multitasking. For me, it's you remember a task so well that you don't think about it. So in my head, these girls have frickin' practiced this so much that they're not thinking about it. They can't be. Yeah. You can't be thinking about it and singing, like especially for Sue. You cannot be thinking about the dances. Like at least the girls to the side, they don't have as much vocals to do. They have some, but not like Sue. She definitely has these dances down to the point where like it's like if I'm playing guitar and singing, I don't think about my guitar playing anymore. I've been playing for 10 plus years. So I can focus on vocals and just let my hands do whatever because I've played it so much. So I think that's the same thing with Sue, right? I feel like she has these dances so down that these are just afterthoughts. You know what I mean? These are subconsciously wired into her. And she can just focus on her beautiful vocals and getting those notes to where they need to be, in which I'm pretty sure she has those pretty much to a T. And then at the same time, she keeps getting better with her vocals. She was already great, and she just keeps getting better with it. So
yeah, absolutely. I'd also liken it to driving. You don't think about driving, And I used to choreograph a lot of fights for the stunt team stuff. And if you didn't rehearse it enough, it would show. It's like clunky, and people would be stiff. Reactions are wrong.
For sure.
For them to sing fluently, and also do this amazing choreography by your choreographer.
Yeah,
definitely you're on the money. Yeah, I agree 100%.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's phenomenal. Somebody was mentioning improv too. Improv is a practice skill also. I mean, I know I can only talk from a guitar playing instance and drums. Drums and guitar are the things I improv the most. But you need to know your core bass values of those instruments. You need to know the basic beats. You need to know the basic stereotypical riffs for guitar. That's how we consider it for instruments. There's your stereotypical beats and your stereotypical guitar stuff. So most people will consider you an amazing drummer if you can hold a solid tempo with the most basic beats. You know, there's a reason why AC/DC was considered so good for so many years, because they could hold down that drum beat. But if you listen to his drumming, what was amazing about it was that he never veered off tempo, ever. Yeah, it was basic beats, but he never veered. And that's where improv really comes in handy. When you start getting technical and stuff, you still have an underlying basis. So I'm sure with these dances, they have an underlying dance, you know? Like, oh, fuck, I fucked up that movement, but there's still another movement behind that one that will be very similar to the other ones around them. I know that's how it works with instruments. It's a very typical thing. Like with guitar, for me, my backup plan, when I'm doing a technical riff and I'm going, I'm doing a riff, I'll go to power chords if I fuck up. I can go to a power chord, which is just a simple riff going like this. I can just, especially if it's drop, I can just go to a power chord and then bam, I'm back in the game. I'm back in the game, nobody will notice. They won't notice that I cut off my lead halfway through and I went to a power chord, if you know the basic underlining structure of the song. So.
You know, Alan, you're reminding me, you know, I don't read sheet music, but I think I heard that for dance choreography, there used to be a kind of sheet music equivalent. Like, you know how you get music written in music form?
Yep.
You used to get dance written in a physical kind of format as well.
Really?
I'd like to look into that. Yeah.
Oh, really? I did not know that. I wonder if, what's her name? Kiko has anything similar to that. That would be interesting to see.
I wonder how that would be written.
Yeah.
Some kind of dots.
I mean,
feet. Yeah.
Drum writing is very similar too. Like, drum writing is way different for music writing. I loved it when I learned the sheet music for drums, because when I learned the sheet music for drums, my music learning was much better. I improved so much on guitar after I learned drums. Like, it was ridiculous. Just the sense of syncopation and timing and understanding what all the notes meant in sheet music. Because you can put sheet music in front of me, but like, here's the dirty secret of music. Nobody reads the shit. It's just a reminder. It's just a trigger. They know the sheet music ahead of time. And there is some, and those are the amazing ones. The very, very good that can just like put in front of them and do it. But like, most of the time, sheet musics are just reminders. And they can read it, and they read it the first time that they learn the song. They'll read the sheet music for a certain period of time, right? But they'll get so good at it from reading the sheet music that now it's just a reminder tool for them. So that's why when you see people at orchestras and stuff, when they're playing, they just flip it real quick. It's because they technically have it memorized. They just need triggers. So you need memory triggers at that point. So they're just going off memory triggers. So I'm sure that's the same thing with their dances, right? I'm sure there's something in there that translates over that helps them trigger over into that. Hey, BABYMETAL 2, welcome! So I'm sure it's something like that, you know what I mean? Or something similar, I have a feeling. It's very fascinating. It's so funny how the brain works. This is why I like studying the brain as much as I can, because it's so funny how shit works, you know? And how exercising and the personal training aspect of it can really play a big part, because technically your brain has to move. Your brain has to move. You can't sit around at a desk all day, because your brain starts to rot. That's why they say when people die really fast, they end up watching TV for long periods of time. They sit in a chair. Your brain actually technically has to be active. It has to endure some physical activity. So these girls are probably going to look young up until their 60s. The way they're pushing, you know, because your brain, it needs activity. You need to be moving. You need resistance, just like with weight training. You need resistance in general.
Yeah. I mean, there's a British memory champion called Dominic O'Brien or something like that. Mm-hmm. I ironically forgot his name, but I did a course on his about how to have a quantum memory years ago, and a lot of memory is to do with association, location, and imagination, I believe.
Yeah.
So you know, there's certain cues and techniques, and as you were saying, triggers that kind of get you to remember something, like on a journey. So to remember a long sequence, you kind of think of a journey in your mind.
Yeah.
And then there's key triggers like, the corner, or that big building, then the tree. And you kind of mentally associate that list. with that. Yeah, and then you'll memorize it more. Obviously, there's some people who are visual learners and auditory learners or kinesthetic learners, but I found that this method was really good for me. It helped me many times in many different ways. I can't recall.
And I tell everyone, most people are visual learners. Like, it's like a overwhelmingly 85% of all people are mainly visual. I mean, because if you're thinking about, like, as a species, like as we've evolved into what we are today, pictures has been everything. We've used the sun to guide where we need to go. We looked at markings on trees. Everything was picture related. So a lot of people are visual learners. So people, like, I always thought funny was in school they would always offer those three, but most people were just visual. Like, you know, I think it's a combination of both, but I think visual is like the main cornerstone, and then you supplement with the audio on top of that. And if you can, because most people that are considered auditory learners, they still visualize pictures in their head. They're really good at listening and developing pictures. Like when you read a book, if you can develop pictures, you can read the book well. Like for me as a kid, when I read a book, I'd read it and be like, what the fuck happened? I read it again, what the fuck happened? Because I sucked at drawing the images immediately while reading it. But when I listened to it, I could draw the pictures better for some reason. It held my attention. But all in all, you could show me a photo and be like, okay, cool. Or when I learn lyrics to a song, I imagine a story that goes with it, even when I write music. So, it's interesting.
So it's all about the visualization, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's built into our survival instincts, period. Like, that's how we've developed over the years. So.
That and storytelling. You know? Music can tell a story. The song can tell a story. YouTube videos tell a story. You know?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And all these stories have been told and added and improved over time. That's why there's so many repeats in music and so many repeats in movies and stories. That's why you can always trace it back to like other older stories or folk songs and stuff like that. So that's why when they mentioned Megasune, I'm like, oh my God, this is fucking brilliant. When they showed me the folk version of it, or like a folk melody, it wasn't a version of it. Obviously Megasune is its own song, but you could tell like how they took a story and developed into something even that fits the times or goes with what we're in now, and made it bigger to fit their lore that they have going on with their storytelling. That's the great thing about BABYMETAL is they have a story. They have a whole fucking story to their thing. Like, that's what's so awesome about BABYMETAL is that they understand that people understand stories and can relate to stories better. So they create the visuals for you before you listen to their music. So now that you have the visuals in your head, you go listen to them. Now you're more invested into BABYMETAL because you have something to latch onto visually also, along with the auditory process. And if you're nailing it in all those places, it's just amazing, you know. And then when you watch them live, you have dances, you have all this stuff. Like, it's just, that's why BABYMETAL is blown up the way they are. It's a very good experience, and that's, you know, and that was something that they did in 80s music, you know, back then. That was very popular, and that's why 80s music was popular for its time, because some of those bands had more of a story to it. You know, it's more like, they suffered from one thing and got into another thing. BABYMETAL has more of a made up thing where those bands were actually in the fucking thick of the thing, which is not good, by the way. BABYMETAL's way more healthy. Way more healthier than those stories, you know? So it's interesting. It's fascinating. I find it fascinating. This is what gets me into certain bands, like, even more. This is why I fell in love with Baby. Another reason why I fell in love with this band, because, like, there's a whole thing to it. Like, it's not just music. It's just not music. You know what I mean? It's more than just music. So
Karate is the only one I saw before, and there was a whole conflict with those characters they were fighting, and then a resolution. And a little bit of a plot twist in a way when it was themselves. Yeah. So yeah, totally on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stories.
Those are always the best songs. They're always the best songs. They're always the best bands. That's why concept albums are so cool, when they have like a whole story that reads from front to finish, you know? So.
Amazing.
Yeah. Let's check out another song.
Do it.
chills already. Fucking chills already. Fans. Now I have those alternative fucking lyrics in my head. God damn it.
Oh no! I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I should have never watched those videos. Fuck my life.
That's probably my fault.
Do you know about the alternative lyrics, Shaz?
I'm guessing that they were doing something that sounds like what it is.
Yeah, exactly. I will not do that to you. So just in case you fall in love with this band, I don't want to torture you. So just listen to this. fuckers, ham and mayo. Thank you, fuckers. I meant that with love, by the way.
Sound like it.
Fuck! That's all I hear now! Ham and mayo! Damn it! Ah! That's all I hear!
Sucker.
You guys are lucky I figured out how to put a compression on my mic. That would have hurt your ears. Shaz like it still did. My bad. I scream quite often, my bad.
Yes, he does.
That's all I hear fucking now. Ham and mayo. Ham and mayo. I was like, fuck, no.
What did they call that? It's a Mondi green or something like that. Where you technically hear something and you think it's another thing.
Oh,
so
shit.
That's what I think it's called. Yeah.
A Mondi green. Wow.
Yeah. Random fact.
How's chat doing? Is everyone enjoying this interview? You guys liking these interviews? I always forget to ask if everyone's been enjoying these. I've been doing a lot of interviews lately, Shaz.
Yeah, man. It's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Love having you on, man. This is a blast.
That's how I'm loving it. It's great.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no, it's fun. So, if you have to go by any chance, you can go, of course. I'm not sure we didn't set a time limit today. I think I just said 2 hours, so I wasn't sure. If you have to head out, it's all good, man.
And I can listen to another song.
You listen to another song? All right, cool. We'll listen to another song for the same concert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great stuff. Great stuff.
What do you feel so far, though? What do you like overall as we're watching this through? What comes to mind for you?
I mean, I wasn't paying attention to the choreography side so much now because I was just getting into it because it takes you from highs, like it goes from rough to smooth.
Yeah.
Anyway, I can't really.
That's what she said.
Can't verbalize it well.
Well then, sir.
Baby Metal takes you from rough to smooth real quick. That's pretty fucking accurate. We just did hear a pig squeal like in the middle of a song in Megasune. So I mean, yeah, I feel you. You don't know rather to bash your head against the wall or start singing. Maybe both.
Yeah. It's amazing. Yeah. Why not? I mean, the thing is with the guitar playing as well. I mean, I was thinking that finger dexterity. You know, I do a little occasional grip strength work, but man, it made my hand kind of cramp up thinking about. You know, like it's doing that. You open and close your hands like 100 times, and you'll feel that lactic acid. You know.
That's right, guys. Let's all do it. Let's see who gets tired fast. Hey, let's do a game. You ready? Let's see who gets tired faster. You ready? Count of 3. Let's do this.
All right, bro.
Whoever stops last wins. So you want to make bets? Bets in the poll. Who's gonna stop? Who's gonna end last? Who can keep it up?
I need a camera trick.
We need to get the poll. You need a camera trick. Hey, no After Effects. No After Effects.
Watch
him.
Okay.
Everyone thinks Joey's gonna lose first. Damn. Oh, your face. Can we get a poll, or should I do the poll? Who's gonna win?
I'm gonna win because I'm just gonna pause, make my screen freeze, just like this.
Then you lose. If you freeze, you automatically lose. Okay.
I'm trying not to move.
If you freeze, you lose. So you can't freeze your camera. I hope your internet connection is secure. Let's go. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Imagine someone just walks into this, man. They'll be like, what's
this is
Joey, you're fucking. You need to get your hands out. Yeah, all the way, Joey. Joey's fucking cheating all the way. He's already cheating.
His mic is a blur.
Turn off your green screen. You cheating bastard.
I am.
I went way too fast in the beginning. I'm already feeling it in my fucking knuckles. Oh, you know what? We need some baby metal while doing this, man. How do I hit play? I'm gonna use my toe. Here we go.
Use your toe. Use your toe. Do it.
This is hard, guys. Oh, we lost Shaz.
We lost Shaz. Shaz loses.
He's still here.
Done.
He's still here, but not on my screen.
Oh, there he is. He's just not in the thing.
He's just not on the thing. What did I do?
What's going on?
I don't know.
I'm doing it.
We need him back. Hold on, guys. Can you forgive me and let me fix this?
We'll stop. Take 5. Take 5.
All right, take 5.
seconds.
Everyone take 5. Take 5.
Okay. That was a warm up.
Yeah, that was a warm up. All right, there we go.
That was a warm up.
That was the warm up. I was just trying to play baby metal while we're doing this. That's all.
I look like a tadpole? What the fuck? Ninebot. What the, a tadpole?
You are.
How does somebody look like a tadpole?
You are a tadpole.
What the hell does that even mean? To look like a tadpole?
How do we get
I am
Shaz?
lost on that. Ninebot.
I don't know what happened to Shaz over here. What the hell did I do? He is fucking gone, guys.
Oh man, I'm here. Can you catch my voice?
Yeah, we can see you in our Zoom, but we don't see you in the OBS in the
All right,
in the scene.
We're gonna figure this out. Oh,
that is weird.
That's Joey's
Don't you move my
I just moved this fucking studio.
Don't move my studio. My studio stays here.
It's a mobile studio.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna bring him back up. Hold up, we'll bring him back up. I don't know what happened. Alan difficulties. Something happened with my foot. I fucked it up with my foot somehow. All right, we all got our warm up. We'll play baby metal while we're doing this. Oh, look at this.
Oh yeah, and I can block Alan. Yeah. You wait, fucking you.
Shaz back in here.
Oh, I'm deleted. I love how that just went.
Yeah, you got deleted. We don't need you in here. Oh, just
Joey on Alan's lap. You don't know how many times that's happened.
Lies.
You kidding me? I used to yell at you. You're just such a big, heavy motherfucker. Like, you're so dense.
Don't lie. You love me on your lap. Shaz is like, what did I get into? All right. Now we're gonna play some baby metal while we do this. Here we go. So, everyone thinks Joey's gonna win.
What? Here
we go. You ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Here, if you guys want to watch baby metal while we're doing this, I'm using my toe power.
Oh, again, you fucked up. Why do you keep fucking things up?
apologies. The original video got blocked in this particular section of the VOD. That won't happen in the future. Next time we'll have the full-on thing there. But what we were talking about in here was the fact that you need to stay hydrated when playing live shows like this, because you could have cramps, a lot of things could go wrong. You get that pain in your side whenever you're not hydrated enough. So what Shaz was talking about here was the effectiveness of making sure you drink enough water, you have your potassium up, and like eating bananas, stuff like that, because you need that stuff in your body to be able to function properly on stage when you're moving around like the girls are so much during most of their concerts. As you all know, all the Baby Metal fans out there, when we watch them play or when sing live, they're doing a lot of movements, and there's a lot of other bands out there that do a lot of movements also. Like my favorite example is Dillinger Escape Plan. Man, I hope they were staying hydrated, because they were maniacs on stage. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get right back into this. So now you know what we're talking about when we say the girls must have been very moist. That is what we're referring to, is them staying nice and hydrated, because as you're hydrated more, the more you sweat. normally, unless you hold it in with enough electrolytes. It depends. Let's get back into it.
I got to say, I didn't expect a workout, but I'm glad I came for that workout. That's fantastic.
You came here and get a workout.
Yeah.
Good, huh?
I did my workout for the day. I'm legit sweating. That was a workout, guys. If you were doing that with us, you got a little sweat going on.
We went through one whole song, so that's like 4 or 5 minutes.
And we're about to go through probably one of the longest songs on the set. Oh man, that was fun. I knew I had it, because I was like, I didn't feel anything in my hands, dude. It was just like
For me, it was all on my wrist.
It's because of blast beats, though. Like blast beats, I have to go like this. So when I'm doing a blast beat, I do these, Shaz. That's why I have it. So I would do that at concerts. So I'd be like, like those beats alone, and I had to switch hands to go like got to ride on the bell and shit. So I was like, oh, this is easy. I'm just adding the pointer finger. So the trick is, though, to get it going is a slight wrist tip. You slightly do this with your wrist when you're doing blast beats. Yeah, instead of keeping it parallel, this is why you guys got tired, because you guys kept it here. You got to go like this, and then that keeps it longer. And it'll keep going and going and going and going, and it never gets tired. You'll feel it in your shoulders and stuff. So I was literally using my shoulder muscle to do this. Like, that's why I was getting so tired.
That's amazing. That's great. That's amazing. These waters run deep. This is educational.
These are my secret skills, guys. My secret skills. The skills I don't tell everyone about.
Things I don't want to know about.
Hey, it makes sense fast,
I know too many already. That's why our brains corrupt. I know too many already. I don't want more.
Oh, dude, gravity beats are a different beast. Like, it's so much harder for gravity beats. I suck at them. I do them very slow. I would make people believe that I was doing gravity beats by my flying finger technique. So like, since I had that down so well, like most people would think I'm doing gravity beats. And what I tried doing because I'm all about finding shortcuts to every technique. What I was trying to do when I would do the blast beat, I would do this, and then I would try to like go like that to get the gravity beat, which you're not really supposed to do with your finger. It's supposed to just bounce all off the rim and the head, but I would try to like go and I would make people think that I'm doing a gravity beat, but I really wasn't. Yeah, so my hands can go on and on and on and on. Exactly, Telfair. I could do this forever. Like, yeah. Dude, when I'm in competition mode, though, I can numb out my entire body, though.
This is true. He is a competitor at heart, at soul.
Yeah, like if we're running, I'm not the fastest runner, but if you're like, we're gonna run, the last one to stop, I'll fucking keep going. And I'll be like, I'll start developing some weird breathing techniques. Like, I don't know. I can't do it like consciously. It's just like I'll just keep going. That's why on stage I can just keep going all over the place. I don't know. It's weird. So until I stopped working out, and then it all went out the window.
So Alan, what your workout? Are you trying to get big, or are you trying to You know?
No,
What's the
I don't
goal?
like being big because I think big stops me from being flexible. So I like to be flexible because I'm not a flexible person. And my DNA is just not flexible. So I have to do extra stretches to get flexible because I'm not technically flexible. Like I'm not tall. I'm 6 foot. So like, but I'm tall enough to where like flexibility is kind of out the window a little bit. So I noticed I lost a lot of my flexibility, and I noticed that I was starting to get things were falling asleep faster. And ever since I started stretching again, like now things don't fall asleep as fast. Like I'm like, why the fuck is my whole entire ass cheek and my leg falling asleep from sitting down too long? When before I could do that before it didn't matter. But when I start doing stretches, it doesn't happen. It's the same.
Yeah, you got to work on those stretches.
Yeah.
Sitting down, is all it takes. I've seen it in my groups. You squat down to the ground. They'll squat down to the ground, and then they unlearn the natural, ass to the grass squat when they start sitting in seats in school.
Yeah.
Modern life.
And then for some reason, I have this weird ability to get more energy as I get tired. The more tired I get, the more energy I have. Like right now, I'm tired. So, and I'm getting more tired, I get more energy, like instantly. So, like, the more like throttled my body is, it digs into something that I don't know what it is. It's the same thing with my strength, too. Like, I have to be really pissed off. You piss me off again enough, like, I don't like it.
Incredible Hulk.
Don't make me angry.
Exactly,
won't
but
like
it goes
me
for
when I'm
all of
angry.
them. It's horrible. I've gotten kicked out of so many competitions in the military because I'll get so heated because like they'll either slap me in the face or elbow me in the face, and I just lose my shit. I lose it, and like I black out at that point. So it's horrible. It's horrible. Yeah, Joey's seen this. And then my reverse thing is I'll beat the shit out of myself. I'm giving myself black eyes, dude. It's stupid. I've given myself black eyes. Like I'll get so drunk. I've gotten drunk so much. One time I was on tour and this guy pulled my bandmate guitarist and I'm the one who got blamed. I actually got kicked out of this band. It was March of Kronos, the one that I did the blast beats and all that stuff for, and I played lead guitar for. Still have songs up if you want to check it out. It's like a technical death metal band. And we were on tour and we were playing some big shows out there. We were playing with I always want to say Blind Guardian. It's not Blind Guardian, obviously. They're super huge, but it's something Guardian. They're actually pretty big in Texas. They're actually pretty big. Something Guardian. It's not. I always want to say Blind Guardian. It's not Blind Guardian. It was someone else. They're really huge. They're from Austin, and we played there. And we stayed at the bar in Houston where Pantera used to play. That was like their main bar. It was out of there, and we stayed in there. And they locked the bar. They locked us inside so we could keep drinking. So they closed it down, and then we kept having drinks there. And I got so fucking plastered. I fell asleep. I was just sitting there. And James, the other guitarist, went up to me, lifted up my shirt, pulled my fucking belly hair. And apparently I snapped. I don't remember that. I snapped and just threw him on a guy and just repeatedly started punching him in the face. Like, horrible. And I guess at that moment, I had an instant realization that I was doing something fucked up. And like the other three band members like pulled me off of him, and like because I kept going with my arms, so like they had to like drag me by the legs, so my face was dragging on the fucking cement, like all the way there. And then they put me on a staircase, and I realized like you were just punching me in the face. I didn't realize though he started though. I just gotta say that he pulled my fucking belly hair. Right, it pissed me off.
That's such a weird thing to say. And belly hair.
Yeah, my fucking belly hair. So what happened though? I still felt bad. I still felt like guilty. So and then they said all they saw, they were just like having more beers while I was just sitting there. They said I was sitting there crying. I was just crying my eyes out, just sitting there. And then I looked up with a straight face. They said they just saw the tears go away, and I just looked straight forward like this and just started going, wham, wham, just repeatedly punching myself in the face with my right arm. And they had to stop me. So what they did was they tied my arms behind my back, and then they like put me there. I finally passed out. I woke up with a black eye, fucking cuts all over my face the next morning. And I'm like, what the fuck happened? They're like, you kicked your own ass.
You should have seen the other guy. You should have seen that.
Yeah, he was fine.
Oh.
The other Alan was doing great. I don't know where he was. He left the body. It was total beast instinct, like at that point. That's all I can assume. But yeah, it was brutal, man. I got kicked out of the band, and I learned. I actually joined the band later on, and then I quit. But yeah, so that was one of those stories that Joey speaks of. That he wasn't even there for that one. Immortal Guardian. Nope. I am so fucking impressed somebody knew Immortal Guardian. Thank you. Yes, that was the band. We opened up for them twice. They paid us to play with them. That is awesome. I'm so impressed that somebody knew that. And guys, thank you for the hype train. Holy shit. Thank you, Paul. Yeah. Thank you, Alzer. Thank you, Teresa. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for the hype train.
What the hell happened? You guys just randomly just...
Yeah, thank you so much. We're at level 5 right now, which is awesome. Shaz, do you have to leave?
Oh, no, man. I mean...
You want to finish this concert? You want to finish this concert with us?
I want to see this. Yeah, man.
All right, cool. It's a shorter concert, so let's finish it off. Yeah. version so much more. I love his version so much more. So good. Can you do two streams, two trains in one stream? I don't fucking know. I don't know, but the cool thing is now people are seeing this on the main thing, so that's the cool thing about the hype train. But I actually like this better than Doki Doki Morning. Why did we do this one? Because Doki Doki Morning, I have less likelihood of getting copyright strike. Give me before I start crying. Oh, Gimme Chocolate is such a good song though. Like it is. It's so good because it's so accessible to everybody, but it still has technicality to it. It has an amazing fucking solo. The solo's probably up there, man, for baby metal solos. Honestly, if you listen to it, it's very catchy. Like the thing that's so cool about the solo is like you have like that melody is catchy in the solo. So the solo has that catchiness in there, that thing that just brings you in, leads you into the emotion. So like that's why like Gimme Chocolate, like people sometimes shit on it, but it's actually a fantastic fucking song. Like it's a really good song. It's catchy, it's technical, it's easy for anybody to listen to, and it's heavy, and you can dance to it, and you can mosh to it, and you can pretty much base your whole workout routine to it. Shaz, can you recommend that this is a great personal training song to listen to?
I definitely would. I mean, all of what we were listening to, even in our little grip competition, that kind of motivated me more than I would ordinarily on my own.
Yeah, exactly.
Do it in rhythm. Do it in rhythm.
So fucking give this song some credit, damn it.
Like, tempo, it's all there.
Yeah, I don't know. I like it. Yeah, it's upbeat too. On top of that, but it's still like bah, 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 bah. You're like, yeah, like, you know what I mean? And like, oh, dancing.
Yeah.
Like in the middle of it.
I'm with you, Ninebat. I'm with you. Same, and I cannot wait to listen to it.
So when people say they regret to hear that one first, I'm kind of weirded out by it, but it's a good song. I can see why people wouldn't like it though, but I can see why people love it. There's a reason why that song was chosen. Just saying, to be exploited everywhere, you know? So I don't know. Here we go. Summit Bell said he would overrun the treadmill. Love it. can I say this is probably my favorite concert, actually, right as of right now. I know the other ones are really good, but as a person that loves energy, this is my favorite concert. I love the energy of this concert.
Number one.
Shaz is like, I've only seen one, but this is number one. I love the other concerts too, and other ones are really good. Like, the other ones are really amazing. But, like, if I were to go back and rewatch one over and over again, it would be this one. I didn't wear boxers today. Damn, I'd be really sweating down there.
Drenched.
I'm not even joking. It's like the black shorts have gotten newer looking. These thighs sweat way too much.
I know how much they sweat, dude. This motherfucker, he'd be in his boxers while playing drums back in the day in this little small room, and it gets so goddamn hot in there. You know what he would do after we're done? He would take them off. He would take the boxers off, nice, soggy, and moist as fuck, and then toss them at people.
Oh.
Ball sweat, nutsack sweat just flying through the air.
You remember when I threw it at my mom? She was so pissed. We literally ran up the street down to the corner store. I was like, because my mom will beat my ass. She doesn't give a fuck. She'll grab something to take me down real quick.
You deserved it. You threw your nuts sweat at her.
Oh my god. Yeah, no. Yeah. Things get moist on me. That's for sure. I don't know where moist came from. You know what's funny though? This is how I know the workout's working for me. Like the first time we watched this concert, I ran out of breath, and I didn't this time. Eric and I moshed for that entire concert the first time we watched it. I'm pretty sure. If you guys remember,
so you weren't watching it,
huh? Oh, we were moshing. I watched actually more this time around. Because you and I did an analysis one, and that one's still up on Patreon, but we didn't record the first time because we were new to this whole streaming thing, so we never got the first one.
Okay, wait a minute. Paul, how is that worse than Eric banging my mom? How's that worse?
Oh my God, Alan, that's worse than the time Eric banged Joey's mom. No, you don't understand Joey's mom. You don't know what Joey's mom's been through or been through.
Yeah. There's nothing worse than that.
Shaz is like, what the fuck are you guys talking about?
Yeah, Shaz, what the?
Anyways,
carry on.
So this is the most Baby Metal Shaz has heard. He had only heard one song up until this point. So we want to hear your general consensus. Yeah. Talk about the music. The floor is yours. Tell us what you think of Baby Metal. You're probably the first guest I got a nice heaping dose of it, and we appreciate it. We appreciate you staying here to watch the whole fucking concert, and we love you for it. And I'm sure everybody watching loves you for it too. And Paul, you crazy motherfucker, thank you so much.
Paul's just like, yo, I got money. I get the money.
Thank you so much, dude. Thank you. You are the reason why we have this mic too, by the way. So thank you. So
thank you so much.
Now I'm gonna buy Joey a mic so we don't have this echo that he has going on. Here we go. Shaz, floor is yours. Tell us what you think.
Well, you know what? I'm sold. They were really good. It's hard just to say, put it into words, but I really enjoyed the whole the experience. And for someone who doesn't understand any of what they're saying, that means even more. Because usually I'll hang on to the lyrics and I'll say, hey, I like that. That meant a lot, or that I can relate to this or that. So even lyriclessly, I kind of enjoyed, just the way they projected the tempo and all these things, all these various things. Mm-hmm. Definitely, I'll be reacting to some Baby Metal again in the future.
Yeah,
like song, it's amazing. Yeah.
So we said Papa Ya, if we get his video to 100 likes, just a reminder for everybody that just joined. He's gonna do Papa Ya, right? That was agreed. That was agreed song.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one. There's so much range, really. It's not just a one-trick pony. It's not just all one style. It's kind of like it undulates.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I like what you said earlier. You said something about again, it's not a one-trick pony. It's like multiple things, right? Like, Gimme Chocolate's a really good example, man. That's a really good example of everything Baby Metal all in one. It really is. Whether you want to believe it or not, it is. I'm sorry. It has everything in that one song. Like, everything is in there. It really is. Minus, like, the more different, like, Egyptian kind of sounds that they do later on the new album. They really start to branch out on the new album. But within those first two albums, Gimme Chocolate is, like, that's them. You know what I mean? That's everything they do, in that one song. That's what I really love about that song, too. And like you said, it's not a one-trick pony, you know, like, and you listen to it. And there's a lot of songs that are like Gimme Chocolate. Like Megasune is another good one. It's a really good example of all the shit that they can do, you know? And then the Metal Galaxy, like, it just takes it further, honestly. It takes it another step further with the different kinds of songs. And you're going to see that when you listen to Papa Ya. I think you're going to be like, oh, shit. There's even more. So... anyways, and what else were we going to say after that? I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm sorry.
Oh, no. I mean, that's pretty much it. In a nutshell, it's the variation. The thing I'm wondering, actually, is if they even play instruments. I mean, it's not too important.
Moa seems like she's practicing guitar. I don't know how much she knows. So. That's all I know. I haven't done research on it. I should research a little bit more. I'm sure they play some type of instruments.
I mean, basically, they're performing in terms of dance and vocals.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's not really necessary, is it? But still, I'd recommend they take your lessons.
Dancing is an instrument, in my opinion. It's just another version of drums.
It's that whole Bruce Lee thing.
Fight me on it. Like, honestly, like dancing is an instrument in itself. It's a skill that can be learned. You have to have syncopation. You have to have timing. It's just like drums. Dancing is just like drums. Dancing just doesn't make noise. That's it. It's just silent. It's just a silent instrument. That's what I consider it.
Sorry. It all boils down to self-expression, isn't it? It's that
exactly
expressing yourself through your voice or your body. And I dig it because what you call congruent, because their dancing is matching their tones, their singing. So, man, I'm down with Baby.
Yeah. So let's go look at his video. So we need 100 likes for him to do Papa Ya. And he goes out of his way. He does animated characters and stuff for his reactions. They're really good. We could actually finish the stream off with watching his reaction if you guys want to. But if you guys could go to his channel, give him a like. He's an up-and-coming YouTuber that's doing awesome things. And he's all about more like the self-motivating kind of stuff here and there in his channel. And shows a connection between songs and how people feel about certain things with some of the videos. Right, Shaz? Correct me if I'm wrong. If you want to explain your channel a little bit more, go for it. I think he froze.
You're frozen us.
Oh, there he is.
I'm here.
All right, there he is.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Really appreciate the shout out.
Yeah. So tell them about your channel before we go and check out your reaction once again.
Yeah, I mean, you'll see a lot of computer games, specifically a little game called Street Fighter 2, because that video kind of took off. Like 3 years ago, I had a really big viral video for me. Anyway. It's nearing 200k views, and so a lot of my videos are Street Fighter inspired. So to keep my current fan base happy, and we're trying to mix in new things, other games, and reactions now. So it's kind of a bit of a medley. And we're going with the flow, so we see where we go.
Awesome. Yeah, so let's see how many we got. Let's see. If everyone in this chat gives him some likes, we will hit his 100. Let's see if we can do it right now. We are at 82.
The girls about to have a street fight, Sakura?
We're at 82. Okay, so we're gonna play this reaction, and I'm gonna follow suit with Talpiak and take a piss while we're all watching this. So here we go.
Today, we're breaking down what makes baby metal so popular as they perform karate, or should I say, karate. If you don't know about baby metal, you're in for a surprise. I mean, it's no baby playing with metal. Baby metal is actually a Japanese metal girl band on the grow. For those of you who do know them, you might learn some interesting facts from my animated guest, Sakura from Street Fighter.
Konnichiwa! Now let's get into it and run this thing. There's Sue Metal, former member Yui Metal, and Mao Metal.
Wait, what happened to Yui Metal?
She left for untold health reasons, but is said to be making a solo comeback.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this intro gives me the spooks. I'm jumping straight to the song.
Really? Why?
Because I'm afraid of my video getting blocked. Karate blocked. Oh yeah. Oh man, the way that stutters there is amazing. Right, what's going on? Are the girls about to have a street fight, Sakura?
They do battle. In fact, it's them fighting themselves.
Well, thanks for ruining the surprise, Sakura. Why don't we just skip to the chase right now, huh? Hey, I'm liking this kata dance choreography. It reminds me of Taekwondo. And os reminds me of rolling.
Oh, that's interesting. So, what does it remind you in particular with Taekwondo?
That's just forms, you know.
Just the forms?
Yeah.
I wonder how much they practice. If they have to do some martial arts, right? Or is it just part of the dance routine that they just put in some of the martial arts to it?
Oh, they should do martial arts if they don't, because they're quite crispy.
Yeah, they would have it down right away.
In Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Me too. I wash my hands also.
This is different. And I like it.
Yes, Baby Metal combines J-pop idols with metal to make kawaii metal, meaning cute metal.
Come on, Sakura. Come on, Sakura.
I love how you have her dancing. I never noticed that for some reason.
Whoa, double os? This is getting intense. I'm sensing a comeback. Well, I guess this is where they defeat themselves. Right, Sakura? Tail breaks. Shin breaks. Out breaks. But hey, how did they perform this now, without Yui metal?
They rotate 3 backup dancers called the Avengers, which consists of Ryo metal, Momoko metal, and Kano metal.
It's themselves, all along.
Oh, so none of them are still. Well, yeah, I think it's completely done, right? Even the last one is gone.
Su Metal's got some
The last one's gone from Baby Metal too, right?
serious pipes. Interesting. What's with this?
That's a Japanese fox deity called Kitsune-sama, and was the inspiration behind this band's winning combination.
I can totally see how kawaii metal is more accessible to a wider audience by being less
No
aggressive
Avenger because Yui's
than
coming back?
other types of metal music.
Baby Metal also showed some serious talent that's empowering to girls in an entertaining video.
Most definitely. And thanks to everyone for watching. I really do enjoy discovering new things through making these videos. Now support my Patreon in the description below for more content and exclusive benefits.
Sayonara!
Nice, nice. Thank you all so much. I really appreciate every single one of you being out here and supporting the channel. Special shout out to Paul Domo for donating so much to the channel. I really appreciate it. So please go give Shaz some love on his channel. If you guys could sub to him, like it. And if you guys want another reactor on, hit them up. is see if they want to come on with us. I love interviewing other reactors and other content creators and then getting their insight on music. Hopefully you guys learn something and learn something new from this this interview. That's the whole goal of this. The main goal is, of course, to spread music to everyone everywhere. And, you know, so it's awesome bringing on you, Shaz, coming in from the UK. So it was very awesome to have you on today. And we hope to keep doing it. Hopefully you come back again.
Yeah. Cheers, guys. Thank you.
Have a good one.